Broadcasting live from the WDCE studios out of the University of Richmond. You're listening to 90.1 FM from the most trusted puppeted media. Reporting since Roswell, I'm Sam Newsman, and this is Saturday morning. Want to thank everyone for joining in, listening to the show. Phone number is always 804-289-UR90. 804-289-8790. Broadcasting live on Instagram at Sam Newsman on Instagram. You can also reach out on Twitter at Sam Newsman on Twitter. But we're broadcasting live. Animal Mother Customs first in the chat. Are you familiar with Animal Mother Customs? Animal Mother Customs, one of the premier G.I. Joe, and well, not just G.I. Joe, just an action figure and artist. Listen. Let's get out of the whole figure not thing. He's an artist. Have you seen his dioramas? His dioramas look amazing. He's doing. I'm telling you, it looks like it just came right out of Indiana Jones. Listen, I haven't seen a lot of people doing dioramas like this. But yes, he's the father of Major Bloodcracker. You familiar with Major Bloodcracker? Major Bloodcracker will show up during the Christmas holiday season. Yes, Major Bloodcracker. You don't know about Major Bloodcracker? Well, listen, all you need to do is just follow Animal Mother Customs 80 on Instagram, and you will be given I would a crash course. Sometimes he goes live. Sometimes he does go live. When he goes live, he'll go live with people like Skydro Walker, who I just saw pop in here in the chat. When these guys go live, there's a lot of people in the toy community, and they do a lot of artwork. So I want to give a shout out to the people in the toy community that are doing artwork. These are photographers, people who are actually doing 3D prints, building their own dioramas, making custom figures, doing things on their own because they are tired of waiting for, let's say, a major corporation such as Hasbro or Mattel to do it. So these guys just go out and they just do it themselves. And they get noticed. They get noticed by these big companies, and these big companies start reaching out to them. That's the truth, Rufus is. It's not like that they're not watching. They are watching. They're watching what all these people are doing. In fact, they're watching so much that this past week on a Marvel stream, they showed off the Baghead Spider-Man. Well, too bad that Fox Toy Box has already made a Baghead. So you know what that means? That just means they saw the Baghead. They saw how amazing the Baghead was, and they copied the Baghead. Foxy did it first. Hashtag Foxy did it first. Foxy did it first. And so shout out to Fox Toy Box. You follow him on Instagram, and he can get you a Baghead now. He can get you a Baghead right now. And he got a whole bunch of other heads. Has a whole bunch of other heads. You can see those heads. They've been doing a collaboration, Fox Toy Box and Skydro Walker. Follow Skydro Walker on Instagram. You can see some of the other head sculpts that Foxy has been making as well. Shout out to other people there in the chat. Jason Lee, Lone Dragon. See you guys down there. But anyways, so we want to talk about it. Okay. All right, so the first public congressional hearing into UFO sightings in the U.S. in over 50 years ended with few answers about the unexplained phenomenon. This is coming from BBC. Two top military officials tasked with probing the sightings said that most can ultimately be identified. What? But they said a number of events have defied all attempts at explanation. The sightings recorded by the military include 11 near misses with U.S. aircraft. Some unexplained aerial phenomenon, UAPs as the military termed UFOs, seem to have been moving without discernible means of propulsion. Also, they were propelling magnetically. It was magnetized. Well, the magnetized stuff goes back to Tesla. Right. It goes back to Tesla and prior to the intelligence agencies that were created after Operation Paperclip after World War II. Yeah, so the intelligence agencies and the intelligence agencies were not around prior to the end of World War II, after the Operation Paperclip. Familiar with Operation Paperclip. I can't get too deep into it. I got a guy in a black suit back over there behind the glass, so I have to be careful with what I say. Here's the reality. Okay, here's I need to get this off my chest. People always ask, they say, well, Sam, what happened at Roswell? What happened at Roswell? Well, I can't give you all the information about what happened in Roswell. What I can tell you is that during World War II, the Germans were working on magnetic levitation technology. What they don't tell you is that Tesla had already figured all that out a couple of years prior. What Tesla was working on and what the United States government was working on was portal technology. Yeah, I'm going to say it again. They were working on portal technology. So I can't get too deep into it other than the fact that this is back in the 1930s and 40s. So yeah, well, you're thinking about your little rocket program. You're thinking about your little rockets and your rockets shooting up and down and all that other nonsense. The reality is that there's been magnetic levitation technology in existence for quite a while. And it's classified. It's about all I can say. Other than the fact that also portal technology has been around for a long time too, in the fact that they've been creating wormholes and portals for quite a while, and I do believe that the reason why, when I look up at the moon and I see that it's not made of anything other than cheese, the reality is that's the case. It's made out of cheese. Why? Because a wormhole and a portal technology sucked us all in, and here we are on spaceship Earth in some kind of bubble. You think we can get out of here? You think that you think people are going to actually leave this place? Listen, I haven't gone too deep into it yet. I've not gone too deep into it. Listen, you stay back behind the glass, mister. Just because you have a black suit doesn't mean that I can't talk about this. Portal technology, magnetic levitation technology. But you know what? We're going to go to Mars soon. Just like we were one day going to go to the moon, but they said that the moon was fruitless. Why? The moon is made out of cheese. The moon is made out of cheese, and they want to say that it's fruitless. No, I'm not saying that cheese is fruit. What I'm just telling you guys is that you're being led. You're being led. You're being led, and you're being fooled. You're being suckered. And take it from someone who was there at Roswell, the most trusted puppet in media reporting since Roswell, to let you know that you're being played. You're being played like a sucker. Little green men are not going to show up. Now, Project Bluebeam might show up. A bunch of holograms might show up. But that's about it. You can stay behind the glass. I've not gotten too deep into anything. See this guy in the black suit behind the glass. I've not given up too much information that's classified. I haven't even said anything. I didn't even source anything. Phooey. You guys are probably wondering what's going on. Like I said, we're broadcasting live on Instagram, but I do have a gentleman in a black suit behind the glass, and he's been here. They said the crew said that he's been here every week. This is the first time I'm seeing him because he was afraid that when I start talking about UAPs in this congressional hearing that I'm going to say too much. I've already said too much. Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth. Huh? Quarantine bubble. Huh? Shh. Can't say anything like that. Anyways, what else is going on? All right, so we know that we know that aliens and UFOs, don't listen to the government when it comes to UFOs. They're just stringing you along. Just stringing you along. So what else has been going on? Oh, yes, it is Saturday morning. It is Saturday morning, and I've had a few requests. I've had a few requests lately about songs to be played here on Saturday morning. So if you reach out to me at Instagram, or at Sam Newsman on Instagram, or at Sam Newsman on Twitter, and you reach out and you just tell me what cartoon themes you want to hear, I'll line them up in the queue, and hopefully we'll get them played for you the following week. So I have about 5 or 6 songs here from you, the listeners. So shout out to all of you that reached out to me to send me requests. I'll be playing these here in just a few moments. Once again, I want to thank everyone for listening to the show. The votes for the best morning radio show in Richmond. We got on the ballot because of you, the listeners. So I want to thank you guys for that. And we might make the top 5, and if we don't, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because We know what we're doing here on Saturday morning, and that's all that matters. And that is all that matters. And the moon is made out of cheese. Okay, do I need to say that again? The moon is made out of cheese. I'm not going to get into what type of cheese. That's classified. I'm not going there. Listen, I've said enough. I'm not doing it. I'm playing cartoon themes now because it's Saturday morning. From the most trusted puppet in media. Reporting since Roswell, I'm Sam Newsman, and this is Saturday morning.